Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just going to get another general message from Spirit and see what comes out today. Thank you everyone who subscribed to my channel, liked and commented on the videos. I appreciate you guys so much. Welcome to everybody who is new. If the video resonates with you, I would love if you would subscribe as well. Please remember these are collective readings and not everything will resonate with you necessarily, but that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. Also, there is no gender, so you can change your roles as you need to. I just read what's on the card so it doesn't get confusing. Nine of Wands, King of Cups, Justice, the Moon. I heard it's all my fault. I feel like this King of Cups person, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, so I feel like this King of Cups person, they're in like a very reflective state. I feel like they're in an energy of like replaying everything that they did wrong, basically. Hiding in the shadows, not coming forward to tell you how they feel. Just like, it just feels like heavy, heavy regret here with this Nine of Wands. But with the Justice here as well, I feel like I heard punishing myself. Yeah, it's a very like heavy energy that I feel like this person is in. Like I said, like replaying what they did wrong in the situation. I feel like they think that this is deserved. That you and this person are not connecting right now. I feel like this person isn't understanding that, you know, they created this situation and now they're basically I heard actions have consequences. Yeah, and I feel like that's what their mindset is right now. I feel like with the Moon, I feel like this person never came forward to tell you how they feel. This is what they were hiding from this whole time. This is what they never said. They never came forward to tell you that they thought of you as like the most beautiful person in the entire world, the person that holds their heart. I'm seeing an image of somebody reaching out with like a heart-shaped box in their hand. I feel like that's the energy that this person views you in, is that you are the holder of their heart. You have their heart in a box. It's like you own their heart is what I'm hearing. And these are all things that they never told you. They kept this all locked in a box in their mind. They never came forward. They never told you how they felt. They never told you that they thought you were incredible. They never told you anything. I feel like this Moon energy is like hiding in the shadows, and that's where they stayed. Can I get more on the King of Cups? Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is the energy of them beating themselves up. Like they never came forward to tell you how they felt. They feel like it was a mistake that they never came forward. And they're, you know, like I said, they're beating themselves up. They don't know if you will ever want to talk to them again. I feel like there's been a long time that this has been going on with the Moon as well. Can I get more on Judgment reversed? Ten of Swords. Knight of Cups. I'm seeing somebody walking in like a, I guess it's a cornfield, like the cornfield maze that you go through like for Halloween. But it's an energy of like not being able to find your way out. Like keep taking turns and hitting dead ends. Like that's the image that I'm getting. I feel like that's this person here, energy here with the Ten of Swords. I feel like every time that they think that they're ready to come forward, or every time they think that they have a plan to come forward, every time they're feeling ready to tell you how they feel, something pulls them back, something gets in their way, they can't find their way forward, and so they're just trapped in this Ten of Swords energy where they don't know how to move. It's like, it's almost an energy of being like frozen, like it feels like an anxiety attack or a panic attack where you're just like frozen and you can't move. It's like that heavy breathing, like panicky kind of energy. Whatever it is that got in their way, it throws them back into this Ten of Swords energy. Okay, some more. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, 10, 10. Seven of Cups. The World and the Knight of Pentacles. The Tower. I feel like this person's energy this person's energy is feeling very dark and very heavy. I feel like they are kind of trapped in their head in this Ten of Swords energy, reflecting on the fact that they see you as their perfect match. They see you as a person that they want to build a future with. They see you as their soulmate here with this Two of Cups energy. I feel like with the Sun, There's an energy of you kind of being like an inspiration for this person to start their healing journey. I feel like before they met you, they were in a very dark place as well. I feel like they hadn't started their healing journey. I feel like it kind of feels like before a spiritual awakening and after a spiritual awakening is the like division that I'm getting. I feel like this person was kind of like in the thick of being in depression before they met you, and then with this sun energy, I feel like that was the encounter that they had with you. It sparked this beautiful energy within them, kind of seeing you as this beautiful light that they wanted to follow. And I feel like that was the beginning of their spiritual awakening here with this tower. And I feel like during the time of their spiritual awakening, there was no contact, right? That was a personal journey. That was something that they had to conquer on their own. I don't feel like you guys were in communication during that time. But in the back of their mind, this person always considered you as like the way forward, right? The person that they wanted to be with, the person that embodied this beautiful energy that they have never encountered before, like I said, which sparked their spiritual awakening. But I feel like during the process of them going through that, they have found their own spark, right? So, this sun energy, I feel like was you in the beginning, but I also feel like this is what they've come into for themselves with the world here. I feel like they have started to see the light within them, right? So in the beginning, they saw you as the light, and that's where they wanted to go, right? That's the path forward that they were following. But now that they've gone through this spiritual awakening and done the healing and put in that time on themselves, I feel like they're starting to see that they have this inner light as well. So I feel like that it's kind of like an energy with this tower where they want to like reintroduce themselves. It's like this was the person that you met, and probably the version of them that you know the best, if you know them really at all, but it was just like this encounter of this person meeting you in this energy, and now they're in a completely different energy, and this is where they want to meet you now, almost kind of to like get to know you again, or from the true them kind of energy. But like I said, here with this Ten of Swords, I feel like they're kind of stuck in their head. They're I don't know. It just feels like that maze energy. It's like they don't know how to move forward. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. So you have 7, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like this is the energy that they think about you in. So this Queen of Pentacles, Magician, and all of these Pentacles energies here, it's like this is what they see when they see you. They see you as somebody that's like an extremely capable person, like in all sense of the word, right? So in every avenue of your life, in everything that you put your mind to, in everything that you want to accomplish, you are successful. I feel like they think of you as being somebody who is incredibly motivated, very dedicated to whatever you want to move forward in. I feel like there's a financial stability here as well with all these pentacles. It's like you've created this beautiful life for yourself on your own, right? Like you've put in the time and dedication that was needed to build this 10 of Pentacles for yourself, because I don't feel like you're in a partnership right now. This person is seeing you do this all on your own, right? I heard trendsetter. And so it's an energy of them kind of being intimidated, one, but two, also like what value could I add to this person's life, right? This person sees you as somebody that can do everything by themselves and be successful, right? Doesn't need any outside validation, doesn't need anybody to tell them they're doing a good job, doesn't need anybody to hold their hand, is successful completely on their own, right? I feel like, not to say that you aren't wanting a relationship, not to say that you're putting out the energy of like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Maybe you are, but this is what kind of their energy is saying, is they think that you don't want to be in a relationship. They think that you aren't focused on love at this time. They think that you're focused on career and furthering your life by yourself independently. Like I heard manifesting magic. So this is kind of like but it feels very much an excuse, honestly. So when this person is thinking all of these things about you, where they're thinking, okay, well, I can't add to this person's life, they're already so successful, what could I do, what could I add, right? Like, what value would I have coming forward to tell this person how I feel? You know what I mean? It's like they think that you don't need them, right? But it's in the energy of being an excuse. Like, they're using that as something holding them back. Instead of coming forward and talking about, how they feel and telling you their truth, they're standing in the background, watching in the background, just kind of like admiring you, but not saying anything, right? Because they're intimidated by your energy. They're intimidated by the power that you hold within yourself. They're just like, yeah, it very much feels like self-sabotage and excuses. How does my viewer feel about this person? Seven of Wands. Oof, the Devil. Yeah, so this feels like somebody from your past that you have extremely strong boundaries up against right now, because Knight of Wands, because you feel like they're in a toxic energy here with this Knight of Wands and Devil, Temperance, the Fool, and the High Priestess. Yeah, this is your energy here. So I feel like, I feel like this is somebody that from your past that's in deep regret over the way that they handled the situation with you. I feel like they're, in an energy of self-sabotage, beating themselves up, all of that stuff. It's a little bit of an energy of feeling sorry for themselves as well. But at the end of the day, I feel like this was something that they initiated. They didn't come forward. They didn't tell you how they feel. They kept making excuses. They kept putting up roadblocks. I feel like a lot of it was illusionary here with the Seven of Cups in the background. I feel like that was very much just like, I don't know, not wanting to face how they truly felt about you for whatever reason. They feel like this is, I heard too good to be true. So yeah, like I said, it just feels like a lot of excuses going on here with this person of like why they won't come forward. And so I feel like you have your strong boundaries up against this person because you feel like they're in a toxic energy. This feels very selfish, this Knight of Wands energy. It does feel a little bit like player vibes as well, but it feels very selfish, and it feels very like one-sided and inconsiderate. So, just very like self-absorbed kind of energy. But I feel like you let this go already. I feel like this person, the reason this energy is coming through is because this person is in deep regret about not coming forward and not treating you in the way that they should have treated you at the time. I feel like you're in an energy of being very carefree. I don't feel like this is something that drags you down. I feel like this is your energy here with the High Priestess and Temperance. I feel like you know the truth of the situation. You know that this person is creating excuses. You know that this person is basically manufacturing roadblocks, like allowing themselves to be stuck in this corn maze because they just don't want to take accountability for their feelings for whatever reason. I feel like it has a lot to do with fear, but fear is an excuse too at the end of the day. If you don't want to face it, then you're choosing that, right? Everything is a choice. And I feel like this person is not coming forward. They're not making the choice to come forward. And you know this about this person. So you're staying in this beautiful energy here. Four of Wands. You're staying very grounded. You're staying very like peaceful on the inside because you know that this is somebody that you needed to release and you have released, and basically that's where they're going to stay because you are aware of the situation that's going on. You're choosing to stay in this beautiful high vibrational energy. You're allowing them to be whatever they're going to be behind your boundaries here, and you're not letting it affect you, which is beautiful. And I feel like that is what Spirit wants you to continue to do, right? Like, don't let other people's energy draw you down. Just because somebody wants back in your life doesn't mean that that's what's supposed to happen, right? You're very intuitive, you're very connected to spirit, you're very in touch with your own feelings. You know what's right for you, so trust where you're being guided. So let's get some oracles. Let's see. Karmic lessons in love are here to help you grow, not break you. Yeah, 100%. I feel like this is a past energy that, was a karmic situation here with the Devil and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is something that was meant to help you grow, which I feel like you did. I feel like you were capable. I mean, you took the lessons as they came, right? You grew from those lessons, and now that's why you're able to stay in this energy when it represents itself, right? So karmic lessons, they can be on a repeat cycle, right? These people aren't doing the work, so they're going to continue to try to invade your energy. They're going to continue to try to pull on your energy, but you have learned that lesson. You have moved on from that energy, and that's why you stay in this Four of Wands energy. Very peaceful, very serene, knowing what's going on, not letting it affect you, staying in your own energy, and moving forward in peace and confidence. So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that brought you some clarity. Please like, subscribe, or comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.